On behalf of the University of the West Indies, the Inter-American Development Bank, and the United Kingdom Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, welcome to the International Blue Carbon and Wetlands Conference 2026.
Such investment allows for projects that address specific country challenges while providing opportunities for collaboration, knowledge transfer, and capacity building at a regional level through the regional MRV program.
I'm very proud as well to be here on behalf of DEFRA and to bring together all of these professionals from across Latin America and the Caribbean and beyond to drive forward action for blue carbon ecosystems.
This conference brings those priorities into practice, bringing together scientists, policymakers, local communities, and financiers, so that those who steward these ecosystems can help shape the rules that govern them.
But I can tell you and I can attest that what this project has developed into was not what it started out as being. And as we talked about it, and everyone that we reached out to jumped in without a moment's hesitation, and those are represented by you here today.
My first call to action is we need to work together, all the Caribbean countries, to protect our biggest ecosystems, the heroes.
And my takeaway is that as we move forward in science and policy to protect our valuable coastal wetlands, we need to work together.
The insight about using the UAV, the LiDAR data to capture the entire mangrove forest and seeing it just this clear and using the AI to capture, that's information that I was really excited to see.
It really allows a space where all the scientists, policymakers, not just within the community of practice, but within the international speakers that were invited as well, to share the insights into the program and also to share experiences from the countries.
And this gives us an opportunity to learn, to exchange experiences, and to create a community, because in the end, international cooperation is critical to achieve national conservation goals around mangroves and all the services that they provide.
You guys are the most important actors, in my view, in carbon markets.
I hope that together, and through your discussions today, we'll be able to harness the flow of much needed private finance into blue carbon projects, securing them into the future, and changing perceptions about how nature is valued.
And we have a very good example here of the community of practice under the MRV. Lots of people who never knew they were working together on blue carbon from Colombia, Panama, Jamaica, Suriname, and others have come together and started sharing.
For continuation of this work, we really do need integration into policy to provide the impetus to continue the work, to fund the work, to ensure that it's a national priority.
There's a potential, and that's because we have now the capacity, the information, the experience to actually represent what blue carbon may play in this system.
This conference is one step in building that institutional capacity, really learning from the leaders here in the region to implement solutions right here in the Caribbean.
If blue carbon is the future, then technology is engine driving it forward.
And I think tapping into these ongoing projects could really help sustain this in the long term.
I think it's a great time for blue carbon right now. There's a lot of opportunity out there. In the past years, a lot has been moved towards being able to finance and implement projects. And we're now at a moment where really, I think in the next few years it's going to kick off. So I'm super excited about the space.
Thank you very much for your participation. Thank you to our partners at the IDB, to Julian and his team. Thank you to the organisers at the University of the West Indies. And thank you for bringing us together this week to discuss this very important topic.